Willie Mack, of course, we're going to have a look now at this second race of the afternoon, because of course there is a lot going on here at the Pennsylvania Hunt Club. The most important thing is the racing. Willie, we mentioned earlier there's only 3 runners in this, but a competitive field.
It is a competitive little field, Kevin. An allowance timber race here for horses that have won over timber. Purse of $20,000, so 3 runners, they're all going to be having a good go at that purse money.
Well, the hope is none of them go home without a check. But the Chera, we have 2 scratches. Let's go there. Number 1, Sumo Power, is out of this, and number 2, Acquise. They're both out of this, so we're left with the 3 runners. The first of those is number 3, the Chera, owned and trained by the same combination that won our first race, Bruce Fenwick, and ridden by champion jockey-elect Darren Nagle.
Number 4 is Class Brahms, Ross Brain Farm, Tara Elmore, ridden by Mark Beecher.
And number 5 completing the field, Secret Soul, owned and trained by Jeff Murphy and ridden by Byron Moorcroft. There's some more exposed and less exposed types in this. The Chera hasn't won a race in quite a while, but he's been around every piece of hunt country in America has to offer. Class Brahms, of course, trained by Tara Elmore, a timber veteran, has known plenty about training good timber horses. And Secret Soul just broke his maiden over timber back at Middleburg a couple of weeks ago. Yeah. So a real mixed bag.
Real mixed bag. I suppose the one with the least experience is probably Sacred Soul here. Won the maiden at Middleburg pretty impressively there a couple of weeks ago. Front runner, very exciting to watch. He opened up on the field that day and jumped well. He was unlucky the last day he ran in Great Meadows in the cross country race. He slipped at the top of the bank coming off it, and unfortunately lost his rider. But he'll still be fresh, and he's coming into the race. Looking like he's gonna. I mean, I think the jumping might be a test for him here, whereas the Chera and Class Brahms are fairly experienced timber runners now. So it'll be interesting to see what the Sacred Soul can do on the front here, Kevin.
Yeah, because he could turn out. He's got a little bit of age on his side as well. He's not the oldest, he's only 7. Of course, the Chera here is 11, and Class Brahms splits the 2 at 9. But Mark Beecher, again, look, every time we're on here we seem to be talking about Mark and the benefit of having him over timber. But look, it just can't be dismissed.
No, cannot be dismissed. And interesting to see in this race here, Kevin, that connections of the first race winner Bruce and Mark Beecher are not together in this race, even though they both have entries in the race. So I'm sure Mark would probably have had the choice maybe to ride him, and that would probably be a swinging factor for me. If I was a betting man, I'd probably go with what Mark's choice was there, and maybe go for Class Brahms, who's a very experienced horse. But it's going to be interesting race to watch, to see if Mark and Darren are going to, let this other horse open up, or whether they're going to try and go chase him. It's just going to be interesting to see how it pans out.
Of course, Byron got a bit of a knock there in that last race. Got up, he was great. He's perfectly fit and well to ride in this race. Would that ever affect you as far as a jockey when you got a fall in the race before?
It can do, yeah. It can do. I mean, if you're coming, off a fall in the previous race and you're hurting a little bit, sometimes it can be a factor, but you'd like to think that you can put those things behind you, and if you're feeling alright, go ahead and ride a new horse like it's a brand new race.
Yeah, and absolutely, and it'd be very interesting to see, because of course Byron, a new member to the American jumping fraternity, but Mark and Darren, veterans. Obviously, look, there'll be no flies on any of them. There'll be plenty capable of making their own mind up. But even
the flag is up. And they're off and running. Class Brahms goes to lead at once. Secret Soul now speeding up to race well within striking distance as they head towards the first fence. The Chera content to let the other 2 set the early pace. 15 fences. When they went out of sight, Class Brahms had the lead. Secret Soul now on top under Byron Moorcroft. Secret Soul followed by Class Brahms and De Chera and Darren Nagle completing the 3-horse field. Secret Soul running and jumping with the lead on top by about 5 lengths. Class Brahms and Mark Beecher follow in second place, and it's a gap of 3 more lengths to De Chera. They gallop up the hill towards the next fence. Secret Soul going nicely on the front end on the Byron Moorcroft. Class Brahms is inching a bit closer in second. Mark Beecher. De Chera sitting right off of those 2, maybe a 7 lengths off the lead. This is the first of 2 times to go around, heading now towards the 4th fence. Secret Soul running and jumping with the lead. Class Brahms follows in second place. Dechera in third. Strung out just a bit as they race around the turn. Secret Soul has widened his advantage to probably 7 lengths. Class Brahms is about 2.5 lengths before Dechera, who follows in third place. The field drops out of our view. Secret Soul had the lead when they went out of sight. When they come back into view, they'll be heading towards the 5th of 15 fences. Secret Soul still on top. Class Brahms follows in second place. Dechera in third. Secret Soul, leading from the early stages, jumps the 5th fence with about a 4-length advantage over Class Brahms, and Dechera and Darren Nagel complete the 3-horse field. Secret Soul has led from the early going. Class Brahms follows in second place as they head towards and over the 6th fence. Secret Soul is followed by Class Brahms and Dechera as they're starting to get strung out just a bit, but they've got a long ways to go. Secret Soul and the Yellow Silks has expanded his lead to about 10 lengths. Class Brahms follows in second place. Dechera is another 2.5 to 3 lengths farther back in third. As the field goes out of our view, Secret Soul on top, Class Brahms in second place, Dechera in third. Still a long ways to go, and anybody's horse race. Secret Soul has dictated the pace most of the way. Class Brahms sitting right off of him with Dechera following in third place. They will be coming back into view shortly. Here they come, Secret Soul on top. Class Brahms and Dechera, they continue that way towards the next. Secret Soul on top probably by about 10 lengths. Class Brahms follows in second place with Dechera in third under Darren Nagel. Secret Soul and Byron Moorcroft still with the lead. Class Brahms and Mark Beecher follow in second place, and Dechera in third. Secret Soul continuing to lead. Class Brahms closest to him in second place, and Dechera sitting right behind Class Brahms. Last time to go around, galloping up the hill now towards the 10th fence. Secret Soul still on top. Class Brahms follows in second place, and Dechera in third. At the 10th fence, Secret Soul still maintaining a big lead, making at least a dozen lengths. Class Brahms follows in second place, Dechera in third. Secret Soul has been the one to catch almost every step of the way, leading handily now by at least 15 lengths. Class Brahms follows in second place with Dechera in third. When they come back into view, they'll be galloping up the hill towards the 11th and 15th fences. This is their final time to go around. Secret Soul and the Yellow Silks on top by many. Class Brahms follows in second place with Dechera in third. At the 11th fence, Secret Soul and Byron Moorcroft jumping with the lead, bobbling a little bit there, but staying up. Class Brahms follows in second place and Dechera in third. Secret Soul still with a comfortable lead, but they've got a good ways to go. Class Brahms follows in second place, Dechera in third. As Secret Soul goes down at the fence, now Class Brahms is our leader. Class Brahms on top. Dechera follows in second place, and we've got a 2-horse race now. Class Brahms with the lead. Dechera inching a bit closer in second place. Maybe a length and a quarter or less separates those two as they go around the turn. Class Brahms on top by about a length and a half. Dechera following in second place, maybe a length and a half behind the leader. Class Brahms on top as they went out of sight. Dechera racing in second place. They will come back into view shortly and have 2 fences remaining. When they went out of sight, Class Brahms had the lead. Dechera was sitting well within striking distance. Class Brahms on top. Class Brahms still on top as they come back into view. Class Brahms on top. Teixeira follows in second place. They turn for home. Class Brahms and Mark Beecher with the lead. Teixeira and Darren Nagel going well in second place, still within striking distance. At the second last, Class Brahms jumps on top. Teixeira follows in second place and is trying to make up ground on the leader. It's Class Brahms on top as they head towards and over the last fence. Class Brahms jumping with the lead, but Teixeira is well within striking distance. Teixeira and Class Brahms in battle through the stretch. Class Brahms on top. Teixeira trying to get there. It's a stay over. It looked like Class Brahms by a neck over Teixeira, giving Mark Beecher back-to-back wins.